Just look at this. There's nothing more beautiful than a white landscape. If you are in India and if you haven't been to the Himalayas in the winter, you are totally missing something. Not just that it's beautiful, but it's an adventure too. You need a four-wheel drive vehicle like the Tata Hexa when you come here. And then just explore. We are going up Rhotang Pass, a pass that's usually shut at this time of year. But it hasn't snowed as much, so they're letting us drive in. You need permits when you come here. And here's where we're going to teach you how to drive on snow. Welcome to Tame the Terrain with the Tata Hexa. Right, gauging the depth of the snow is not very easy. You could be running into almost a feet of snow if you... let me show you this. Look at my legs. That's how deep the snow is. It's a little more than a feet and a half. So if you get stuck, this is your best friend, the shovel. So let's recap. Snow chains if the snow is deep and if there's a lot of black ice on the road, a shovel and sand ladders. Also, walk the trail to gauge the depth of the snow. Driving on snow is the opposite of driving on sand. You've got to calm your reflexes down because you're slipping all the time. So don't make vigorous steering inputs, don't accelerate too hard and don't brake too hard. Basically, don't unsettle the car. The weight balance has to be maintained. You don't let the fronts get too much weight or the rear. Keep a smooth acceleration and you'll be fine. The Hexa is not a hardcore off-roader, it's a soft-roader that can handle a bit more than what you think it can, as you've seen on sand and water and slush. But in the snow, you need the low crawler ratio so that the wheels don't spin too much, yet you find the grip. And because snow is so soft and the Hexa weighs over 2 tons, it can sink in and beach. You don't want that. Another thing is that it's got 19-inch wheels and you don't get 19-inch snow chains, you know. You've got to prepare them for yourself. You don't snap the steering too much. Keep it as smooth as possible. You will find black ice on the way, and when you're steering too vigorously, the car will still go straight. It will not take your intended course. You can still drive through snow as long as you have momentum and keep the steering inputs smooth. As long as you have momentum, there's no problem. But the minute you start beginning to sink in, there you go. You see that? What happened? When you lose traction, it's a split-second thing. Don't want to take that risk. Let us go over this again. Keep your steering input smooth. Drive in rough road mode, a low gear, and light dabs at the throttle. Make snow chains. Maintain momentum. Now let us show you how to get out when you get stuck. Dude, what are you doing? When you got friends like these, you don't need enemies. Anyway, get the snow out from under the tire with the shovel. And we've got the sand ladder now, so we put it under the tire and you will easily get out of snow. Not many people have sand ladders. It's a good alternative. You usually use them only in the sand, but you can use them on snow because these are nice and hard and they offer good grip. Keep the steering straight, lightly dab on the throttle and let the wheel grip on the sand ladder. Let us go over this again. Dig the snow out from under the car near the wheel that's stuck. Use the sand ladder to find grip. Lightly throttle out. Driving on snow is a lot of fun once you are confident behind the wheel. The climate scares so many people into staying indoors that the roads are all empty to play. And with a capable car like the Tata Hexa, it's a crime to not explore, right? The climb to Rhotang usually is a nightmare because of the traffic. But as you can see, not a soul came our way. The sights of paradise are just the cherry on top.